Ready? Hey, cool nunchucks. Fight! That's great, but can you throw them? That's stupid. Why would I want to throw them? So that's a no? Of course not. This is gonna be easy. Shing Tong Chi Shing. Once the capital of the entire Metal Realm, now an historic castle. From here, Shi Hu looks down on this alien world that has been her home for over 5,000 years. That's a long time, even for a dragon. She is wife number 1 to Zidi, the Purple Emperor. But they do not love each other. She is more of a hostage than an empress.
Coming here after all these centuries, how could you be so cruel?
I came here to bring you hope. Your captivity will end soon. No, that's not why I came. I came here to take you home, but seeing how well guarded you are, I had hoped that after all these years, Zidi would have relaxed his guard.
I have told you, I do not want to be the cause of a war.
You won't be. Hopefully there won't be a war, but if there is one, it will be because of Zidi, not you. The Emperor who represents the Earth doesn't even know about you, but he is ready to stand up to Zidi.
Why is he willing to take such a risk?
Because he's a hero.
Sulong is coming.
Come with me.
Not yet. Go.
I'll come back for you. Who was in here?
A masked intruder. You arrived just in time.
Which way did he go?
Through the curtain. Then I couldn't see him anymore.
Hurry! Don't let him escape!
I don't have anything against any of you fine lads. If you want to form a club, that's great. I'm all for it. I've just come around to tell you that there are a few rules, simple rules you'll have to follow if you want your club to operate in our territory.
You mean you want a piece of the action, is that it? Well, there ain't been no action yet. We haven't even gotten started.
I understand, and I know how difficult it can be when you're just getting started. We can help you out. You know the old saying, one hand washes the other. I want you gentlemen to be successful, because that makes us both successful if we work together. I had guessed that you'd be a bit short on resources since you're just getting started, so I'd like to offer you all some paying jobs with a chance to raise some funds of your own. It's a real golden opportunity. All I need is a few good lads what ain't afraid to get their hands a little dirty. You see, a lot of businesses pay me to protect them. So when gangs start making trouble in my territory, I have to step in and protect the people who pay me. Rogue gangs can be a real problem. So how much would it cost to get you lads to help me dealing with a rogue gang calling themselves the Misplaced? I understand you fellers like motorbikes.
There had been reports from all over the city about the disturbing activities of a new gang calling themselves the Misplaced. This gang is growing very quickly among the homeless population, and a lot of the homeless have just disappeared. Naturally, we suspected that those who disappeared had refused to join the gang, but we now have evidence that some did join and were relocated. So you'll start your investigation by looking for these missing people. Catgirl, Predator, we have some items in evidence that you can examine for sense. Dr. Weird, you come with them if you think your magic can tell you anything about the objects we have. Flip, you take Blue Dragon with you and talk to people at the homeless shelters around town. Start with the Jimmy Hale mission. The rest of you just hit the streets and talk to any homeless people you see and anyone who works with them. Oh yes, Dream Princess, you stay with Control Freak. She'll show you around. Don't let her name scare you. She's really nice.
So we won't be working together?
It's okay. I'll see you after work. Sharon's great. She'll show you what to do. Remember, Sharon helped the real Lee write the Constitution for the Jade Empire.
Oh, cool. Hi. I know we've met, but I've never had a chance to get to know you. I went to school with Lee. I have telekinesis. And telepathy and mind control, I know.
How did you know that? You don't have telepathy.
Don't you remember? You told me. Do you have trouble remembering your dreams? I can help you. Why would I tell you that? I never told anyone else. Are you still afraid they won't trust you if they know? Yes! Dongfang Li, you wanted to see me? You can call me Lee. I'm here as a friend. What is this about?
You were right. Contrast was able to tell us a lot about the princess. Of course, we have no way to verify what he told us, but it does at least sound believable. Just remember that since the princess arrested Contrast herself, he is motivated to cause trouble for her. As we all suspected, the princess aims to come between you and Paladin. Her ultimate goal is to either seduce him to distraction so that he neglects his duties, leaving the Empire vulnerable to her father's invasion, or to marry him and give birth to an heir before assassinating him. This would leave the Empire under her father's control, making an invasion unnecessary. Her plan, of course, is doomed, because Wu Fangchu will return, and Paladin plans to hand the Empire back to him. Also, Paladin's constitution makes Sakura the new heir, not him. So, when the next tournament begins, she may simply return home, but we may invite her to stay.
What? Why would you do that?
She's no threat to us since we know about her plan, and it never would have worked anyway. And she could be a source of information about her father's empire. Also, I just feel sorry for her.
What?
She hates her father. She obeys him out of fear. She has been sent to infiltrate other kingdoms and rebel groups in the past. She sympathizes with them, but always betrays them out of fear of her father. She has almost no sense of self. She has been used and abused all of her life. She needs help, and there's no way she'll ever get it if we send her home. At least that's what Contrast tells us. You win!
How many more fights are there?
I've lost count of how many there have been. Don't worry, I'm the last one. You're me? Overcoming yourself is always your greatest challenge. So this is like the scene in The Empire Strikes Back, where Luke cuts Darth Vader's head off and then sees that he's really destroyed himself? No, it won't be anything like that. Look, overcoming yourself could mean a lot of different things to different people. And your problem isn't anger or hate like Luke. Your biggest problem is lack of confidence. You always feel like you're in over your head and wonder if you're doing the right thing. But isn't that better than rushing blindly forward? I take time to think about what I'm doing. I make sure I'm doing the right thing. Well, yeah, you don't want to be overconfident either. You gotta find the Tao. But let me give you an example. When you first heard about the Taijutsu, you knew it was wrong. But you had to wait and see, to talk to everyone about it and make sure you were doing the right thing trying to end it. It's been months, and you just found out that this is the reason Wu Fangchu wanted you as his successor, and you still aren't sure if this is the right thing to do. Did you come here to end the tournament, are to talk to the judges and see if it's okay to try and end it by negotiating with ZD. I don't want to start the war again and get millions of people killed. You know ZD is using the tournament to grow his power. Eventually he's going to invade and millions will die unless someone stops him. It's inevitable. Even if it is inevitable, that doesn't mean I should rush to make it happen. I don't know if we can win this war. I don't know anything about the Metal Realm. But I do know that the first time they invaded, Earth's civilizations were all destroyed. You know everything you need to know. Just think about it. I'll give you another really good example. You really don't think you can beat me. And if that's what you think, then you're right. Ready!